oligarch Chuck Schumer, the goofball liberal from New York. He's asked a simple question. Ladies and gentlemen, show some principle. Here, let me show you how this is done. And some people may not like this, but that's okay. Because you know what? Principles matter to me, not bullshit. That's why I keep fighting against these grifters and doomers and bums who change their mind every freaking 5 minutes because they want to attack Donald Trump and get power. I don't like that. Someone asked me once, did Obama ever do anything you agreed with? You know what? They asked me, and on the spot, I couldn't say yes because I couldn't think of anything because it took me a while. But I thought to myself when I went home, if I told this story and you've heard it before, forgive me, but it's important. I don't know what it was, a radio hit or whatever. I was driving back and I thought, that's an important question that if it comes up later, you should have an answer and you should think about it responsibly. And it took me a while because Obama was seriously worse than Biden. He's the worst president in modern U.S. history for the destruction of the fabric of the republic, period. But he did give a speech once about Vietnam veterans. And I lost my uncle in Vietnam. I never met him, but you met Greg Ambrose, and it just destroyed my whole family. I can just tell you that I never met him. But you weren't allowed to bring up his name, ever. My grandmother would just, the whole thing was just horrible. So I obviously have a soft spot for our veterans in general, but especially people who served in Vietnam because they came back to, in many cases, and obviously not all, but a radicalized country of people who painted them as the enemy. And it was a damn shame. So all you Vietnam veterans out there in the chat and listening to the show and anywhere, I want you to know that I love you, man. And I mean that. I can't even imagine what you've been through. All these loser hippies attacking you when you came back. Well, getting back to the point, Obama gave a speech once about that, and he said, listen, I think Vietnam veterans, the gist of it, you were treated terribly and you didn't deserve that. Okay, I agreed with that. People may say, I can't believe it. You agree with Obama? No, because that's principles that matter to me, is respecting our veterans. And if a Democrat or Republican says it, I don't care. It's true. My point in this next clip is Chuck Schumer, who has spoken out hundreds of times publicly on the record and knows it because it's recorded about the danger of Iranian military facilities to the United States and the region. The death to America, Iranian mullah theocracy. He's on video saying how dangerous and destructive the Iranians can be. We've got to be careful. He's on video talking about it. Here he's asked a simple question. Is it Chuck Scarborough or Joe Scarborough, whoever it is? He's Chuck Scarborough. I'm bringing back my New York days. He's asked a simple question about military facilities in Iran. Is it good we took them out or not? Pretty simple answer. You think? Check this out.
Is it a good thing that Iran, and I think you would agree with me, epicenter of terrorism in the world since 1979, is it good that their military infrastructure is being degraded to the degree that it is? Yes or no?
It's you can't, because it's a premature question. What is going to happen in the next several months?
No, I can ask that question.
Well, you can't separate.
No. I can't. So you have a military side of it. I can show you my chart, but I think I threw it away. You have the military side, you have the political side. I'm simply asking on the military side, is it good, regardless of whether we agree with going in or not, is it good that Iran's military infrastructure has been seriously degraded?
And again, I have to tell you, Joe, first, you can't, what's going to happen 3 months from now? Is it worth it? What's going to happen? Will the world economy collapse? Will something happen even worse? Will the whole energy infrastructure of the world go up in smoke? So you have to, when they do it without planning, they do it without understanding where they're going.
Senator.
Where they're going,
but
I don't think it's fair.
It's a trick question.
No, it's not.
It is.
Let me answer the question for everybody in America. The answer, yes. It's good that the terrorist regime, their military has been, and capabilities have been degraded radically.
Holy Moses, man, he's got to be freaking rescued by Chuck Scarborough. It's Joe, I know. Joe Scarborough's going to be, hey, Chuck, it's a good thing. You can say you don't like Donald Trump. You don't like his haircut. You think his foreign policy is shit. You can say that. It's MSNOW. They'll love you, bro. The palm fronds will come out. The ladies will come out with the Aquanet hairspray, fixing up your hair, putting up all your stuff. They'll give you maybe some back rubs if you're into that kind of thing, you weirdo. They'll love you. You can say, yeah, it's a good thing. Iranian military facilities were presenting a regional, not just parochial, but regional danger, probably extraterritorial too, if they built ballistic missiles that could hit the United States. That's a great thing. However, I think Donald Trump is erratic, or throw some whatever word in there you don't like. You think he's crazy. You don't like his hair. How bad is it when you got to be rescued by Chuck Scarborough? Because they don't have any principles. Contrast. You want to vote for these? You got a midterm coming up.